can wow now, Bob.
Wow.
Wait a minute, you're talking in the wrong mic. Now try it.
Now, am I fine now?
Yeah.
All right, great. Wow, it is Tuesday.
You can wow now, Bob.
Well, you know what? I really couldn't tell because I was waiting for the television set to
Oh, you
come
didn't
on.
turn it on?
Well, I was just turning it on.
Gotcha.
And there I am. Oh, my God.
In all the Bob glory.
Yeah, I'm a little lopsided right now, as you see.
I
I'd
know.
like you to welcome my guests, 0 and 0.
Yeah, where is everybody?
No. I think I saw Rick Berry's car just drive in. I don't know where they are. I thought.
Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong camera.
Yeah.
That's why.
I think that our trusty
Yep,
Dusty
here he comes.
sidekick substitute is walking. Yeah, he's walking in the building right now. So that's good news. And
He was shocked that you were on time. That's the problem.
I know. And JPEG Luca, I'm not sure where he is. I thought he said that he was coming in, but, it's Thanksgiving week. People are running all over the place. Oh,
Somebody
look
just
at this.
made me very cold.
Oh, my God. And look at you. Hey, hi. Come right in. You never see this on Regis and Kathy Lee, do you?
Bob being first here?
Yeah, me being first, and then
That's one.
somebody walking on the set, putting on their microphones and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. Hey, how about a little closer for not you, Rick? No.
Zoom in?
Zoom in, maybe.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know where everybody... Bob, you sit in weird places all of the time, you see.
Oh, I've sat in. You want to know some
You
weird
know what I
places
mean? Like
I've sat in my
sometimes
life?
you sit at the end of the table.
My
Sometimes you sit in the
76 years.
middle of the
true.
table.
I don't know where I am.
I never know how to set the shot. Give me a
And
second.
of course, I'm late.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And you're on the wrong... Well, hold on. There you go. How about now?
There we go. And I'm late, of course. And it's cold out there.
It is cold out.
It's cold. It's dark.
It is 29 degrees.
It's a
It's
dark
only
and
going to get up
stormy
to
morning,
39 degrees today.
39, and then it's going to be in the teens tonight, perhaps, and we are cold.
Hace frío!
Yes, yeah. It's so now, well, Thanksgiving-like in its own way.
Yes.
If you think about it.
Well, we've been spoiled. It's been kind of nice out. Even yesterday wasn't too bad outside.
No, and the golden trees that are outside of my house, which are so lovely, still haven't shed every leaf. It's almost like they're holding on for dear life, folks. I don't know if in your neighborhood or not, but these golden trees are saying, we're beautiful, we're not going, just get used to us.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've got one tree in my yard. It's a Japanese maple that holds onto its leaves, bright red leaves, and I've already done my front yard twice.
Yeah.
And they still haven't all come down.
Yeah. Well, we have a crew of millions of people that come and
to yours,
to mine, and we're waiting for them, and we keep waiting for them, and we keep waiting for them. But there we go.
Hey.
Yeah, and there's a light in the.
That's scary.
There's a light in the Frankenstein house. There's a car that's driving up and parking right there. I wonder if that is JPEG Luca. We're not sure.
No, that's Chef Mucciaroni.
Chef Mucciaroni is getting here because he's probably.
He always gets here because he's got to make the coffee.
Ah, gotcha.
Somebody's got to make the coffee.
It's
first.
Tiger's Pride still happening. We're here at the Westfield Technical Academy. Yes.
Yes, Tiger's Pride is happening, but it's not open this week because it's a short week.
Oh.
You missed, and both of you missed.
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving buffet last week, which was tasty.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
They had carving stations for turkey and ham. They had stuffing. They had mashed potatoes, sweet mashed potatoes. They had soups. They had a baked stuffed scrod, which was really good.
Oh, very nice.
All kinds of tasty morsels.
Well, if it's Thanksgiving, I got to have my thing. I'm not going to eat anything but a turkey. Being a turkey, I like to keep it in the family.
My sister-in-law is going chicken.
Yeah,
She
well,
said
a lot
turkey got
of some
expensive
people
this
are.
year.
Well, I guess they are. Well, I went to the Big Y last night to buy my turkey, and because I was nervous. There was a lot. Been a lot happening in my life this week, as you know. It's my birthday, and I'll tell you something else a little later. But
You're definitely not never nervous Purvis.
yeah. And so I suddenly said, "Oh my God, I've ordered all the fixins from a restaurant." Okay, a wonderful restaurant in Huntington called Comfort Food. Everyone, who I think the owner is from Westfield, if I'm not mistaken, or the chef is from Westfield, and he did it for us a couple of years back, the complete meal, and it was really terrific. This is not to say that the Tavern and Emma's and all of the restaurants in our town don't offer great meals, etc., etc. But I just like the idea. He was struggling in a small town, and so at any rate, so Comfort Food is doing everything but the turkey. And so I got all the sides coming. I picked
Bob,
them
you
up.
know the turkey's the hardest part, right?
No, the turkey is not. Well, really, you just rub it, and you go under the skin, and you rub it again with the butter, and then you
have watched Christmas
season.
Vacation, right?
Huh? Oh, no. What could go? Have you ever had?
What could go wrong?
What-
Yeah, you watched Christmas Vacation,
No,
right?
yeah. No, I don't remember what happened to.
Oh,
the
Bob,
turkey.
nothing could go wrong.
No. Oh, no. Have you ever had a turkey go wrong, Rick?
No, not me.
No.
No.
How about you, Peter?
I only cooked a few, so no.
Couple of the sides have gone awry, but
The sides usually I can doctor up. You just keep throwing in butter. You keep salt or pepper. I once had a turkey soup pumpkin soup as the main course.
Yeah.
It tasted like cardboard. I threw in everything that I could possibly cook. So a soup that was really maybe a half a quart became a gallon. And that other half quart was filled with things that were supposed to make it taste like something. So it tasted like cardboard with a little tarragon. I threw in Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Looking for the
Every
umami
spice
bami?
that I had, applesauce. I had applesauce. I did everything. It was not good. That was the only thing. But other than that, I've been pretty successful with my turkeys. I don't know, but they like me and I like them because we're the same family.
So when you were at Big Y,
Yeah.
and that was there.
Yeah.
So was there plenty of turkeys?
There were plenty. Not only when there were plenty of turkeys, it was like there
How was
the
the price,
bargain,
though?
the bargain basement. Okay.
$1.39 a pound.
Yeah,
or something?
$1.39.
That's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Then there was $1.49 a pound.
$1.49 a pound. Yeah.
That was the butterball. Okay. And no, that was $1. There was the butterball was $1.69, and somehow or other there was another case with $1.49 butterball.
Yeah. But you got a $7 off coupon, didn't you?
I did. I forgot it.
Oh boy.
I forgot. Oh jeez, I forgot to use the coupon. Oh, I could have had the $1.69 brand rather than I went for the $1.49. And then I go over and then there's the $7 a pound brand over there. And it's just James and I this year. Just James and I and the stuffing and the other sides from Comfort Food in Huntington. And so consequently, I said, well, let me try something that isn't that I've not done before. So I have a butterball, and I made sure that it was all natural and there were no additives in it. Apparently it isn't, and it wasn't. It's frozen. So then I wheeled it out. I wheeled it to the front of the store. It was saying, "Take me, take me, take me." Of course, I'm trying to find the right poundage.
Right.
James said, "Don't go hog wild on the turkey."
Yeah. Don't get one too big.
10 to 14, plenty.
Okay. Well, I think I got a 16-pounder. I know.
A little large.
It is a little large. A little large.
Do I have to go find Kenny's turkey rant?
Oh, well, you
remember that one,
I
right?
said, yeah. Oh,
Do you remember where it happened?
Uh-huh.
The famous turkey rant actually didn't happen in any of our studios. It happened in the lobby of Noble Hospital.
I remember this.
We did the drive. Remember we did the drive there with Bo and Mike Kanapik was there, and Kenny did the turkey rant, and everybody. I mean, the hospital workers were laughing their butt off.
Yeah. Do you still have that rant someplace?
I may. I'd have to go find that one.
Yeah. So I said that the turkey was going to speak to me. I'm going through the whole thing, and
Hey,
there
Bob.
were like 4 of us.
And the turkey is speaking to you.
Yeah.
Here's the turkey speaking to you.
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh my God. Okay. Are we allowed to show this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just watch this.
All right.
Look at
this
that.
is Chevy Chase. Yeah, they're all sitting around the table.
Just
Before
listen.
we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas,
Oh.
I think she should lead us in the saying of grace.
Oh.
Great.
What, dear?
Grace!
Grace. She passed away 30 years ago.
They want you to say grace. The blessing.
I love this movie.
Oh, that's Betty Boop. That's the voice of Betty Boop.
Yep.
She's, I can't remember what her real name was. Yeah, okay.
This is great.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on.
They're all bowing their heads.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh,
Amen.
Amen.
amen. All right, now he's standing.
This is what can happen to your
All
bird,
right.
Bob.
All right.
Catherine,
Do you remember this scene?
this turkey
No.
tastes half as good as it looks.
Okay, he's.
I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Oh, he's okay.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Okay, Eddie.
Here he goes. He's gonna cut it. He's cutting it. Oh no!
It turns into Alien.
What? What?
Sorry.
What?
crying?
I told you we put it in too early.
Oh, it's just a little dry. It's fine.
I told you.
Oh no!
Here's the heart.
Ah,
Here's
It's
the heart.
eviscerated, Bob.
the whole.
That's what can happen to a turkey.
Yes.
Oh.
And you got to remember to take the gizzards and the neck out of.
Oh, the plastic thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Don't
cooked
cook
it.
it.
Oh yeah, I've cooked it
With it in?
Of course I have. Of course I have. And I think my Aunt Miriam ate the paper. I don't know. I mean,
Please tell me it's.
I don't have an Aunt Miriam.
Please tell me you put it in the refrigerator and not back in the freezer.
I don't remember.
It's gonna take a couple days to defrost.
I didn't put it in the freezer. I put
Okay.
it in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator.
Okay.
Yep.
But now I'm worried that my 16-pound of turkey there is not going to defrost in time.
Sure will.
Sure. Well.
Suggestion?
Suggestion is to give it a water bath for a few hours and then put it back in the freezer.
Do I have to get in
Refrigerator.
the bathtub with this turkey? Like
And
back
you're
in the
sick, Bob.
70s in Poughkeepsie?
Oh my lord.
No.
yeah,
This is where I'd look at Jay and go, no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I've got a visual in my head
Yeah,
and it's
right.
not good.
You're never gonna be able, you're never gonna have your turkey dinner
No,
this year
nope.
without thinking of me and my turkey bath.
Nope.
Pocket locker.
Oh, give it a break.
Please pass the turkey.
Please.
Please, somebody else have turkey.
I'll
I'm
have.
done.
Do I have to do this for you?
Yeah, I'll have the
Opinions
piece that went
expressed.
over the fence last.
Listen, Bob.
That my mother used to say. I'll have the piece that went over the fence. It's that tail thing.
Yep.
That's filled with like fat. It's like the real fatty. It's the tail feather.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yes.
Have you ever eaten
little
that?
fat.
That's
No.
delicious.
No.
Actually, yeah. I'll have that.
You'll have.
No, I guess not. So,
But it's glad
Oh
you're
my.
you know.
so
glad you're
tell us
able to-
about this bath I'm going to take.
It's you just put it in a sink full of water, just
Yeah.
cold water, just so it helps defrost it, and just only for a few hours at a time.
At a time, how many hours am I going to do?
Bob,
I'm
I
in-
think you're 2 days away.
You
Yeah.
should be.
You've
fine.
got plenty of time.
Okay.
Just put it up towards the top. It's the warmer part of the fridge.
Now, my mother, I have memories of my mother getting up at like some god awful hour, like today when I get up for this show,
4 a.m.
4 a.m. to put the turkey in the oven. And
Yeah, but you probably ate at 1 o'clock.
yeah, 1 or 2. But I just don't think that's. If you're going to eat at 3, you can still put your turkey in at 10, can't you?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I?
what's the-
That might be a little late.
Well, you might. You could, instead of doing it at 375 or 325, you do it at 400 degrees or 500 degrees or something. Wouldn't that make a difference? I mean,
Yeah, you get the turkey you just saw on video.
Yeah. You don't want to cook it. You don't want to cook it at too high of a temperature.
I swear I cooked it at 400 one year. I don't know. Maybe that was the year that we didn't, and that people pretended that it was good. Oh, isn't this delicious?
Oh, people don't do that.
You have a 16-pound turkey. Are you going to put stuffing in it, Bob?
No, I'm getting the stuffing from Comfort Food, as I said.
So roasting time is based upon the open pan roasting method at 325 for thawed and fresh turkeys only. You will need 3.5 hours.
For 16, see, my
Yep,
mother didn't have to get up at that.
But she did it with
Got
stuffing,
Yeah.
and now it becomes 4.5 hours.
Okay.
So
All
3
right.
to 3.5 hours, and plus how big was the turkey she bought?
Oh, yeah, she was buying
20
for,
pound-
for,
20 something?
for a lot of people. So,
Right.
yeah, it was maybe a 20, 25-pound turkey or
Yeah,
something.
20 pounds.
25 pounds, 6.25 hours.
Yeah. So
I have the Butterball calculator up.
I do too.
Now, what makes it a butterball?
It's a brand,
It's
Bob.
a brand name.
It's a brand. Does it have anything to do with butter being in it?
No,
Did they force feed the turkeys butter?
I doubt it,
It's
Bob.
it's the golden buttered color of the skin that it is when it's cooked.
Oh, okay. Now, here's
So, Bob, if you're going to thaw,
here's the thing. Do you eat the skin, you guys?
yes.
Yes.
I don't eat the skin.
If you're going to be a 16-pound turkey, you need 4 days.
If I'm going to be a
To defrost.
400-pound man, I'll eat the skin. But I can't.
Excuse me, Bob?
I can't.
Are you fat shaming now?
Oh no! Oh jeez, no!
Do I have to shut off your microphone?
Oh no!
No, please don't. That would leave me alone to talk.
I love 400-pound men.
You don't have to say that, Bob. I was just giving you
please,
grief.
God. Oh jeez.
I know. I know how to go right to Bob's core.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm trying to diet. So I don't eat. I
Me
can't eat
too.
the skin of the
Me too.
turkey. So there's no. I mean, I don't really. I put the.
If it's crispy, Bob, most of the fat has rendered out, then you'll be fine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How much? How much
Because
fat?
it-
Wait a minute. So how much fat is in that?
The fat is what
So
keeps the turkey
Google-
moist so it
Google-
doesn't dry
all right,
out.
So Google this.
So,
how
Bob-
much fat is in turkey fat? Turkey skin.
Bob, you need some amount of fat to keep the turkey
Yes.
moist. Otherwise, it's going to be dry as a bone. You'll be eating a hockey
Oh
puck.
yeah. Well, I'm not taking the skin off before I cook the turkey.
I know.
I'm not.
But if
eating-
you've done it right, all the fat renders out of the skin into the meat,
This
and that's
is,
what keeps it
you
moist.
know, this is the most.
This is like
exciting-
barbecuing.
This is exciting news, if it's possible, because I would love to eat that skin, and looked at that skin.
Bob, we
for-
give you permission.
Yeah, but
As a fat man, I give you permission.
oh, you are a nice-looking person.
I'm a fat man, Bob.
No,
It's-
oh, please. Oh,
So three.
I know what I am.
no.
So 3.5 ounces of turkey skin packs 169 calories and 5.5 grams of fat.
That's nothing.
300. How much?
3.5 ounces.
3.5 ounces. And okay, so 3.5 ounces would be a lot of skin, wouldn't it?
Yes.
How
Well,
much?
that's a lot.
Whereas the same amount without. So, that's turkey with the skin. Excuse me. That's turkey with the skin. So if you trim it and leave the skin on it, eat it. So 5.5 ounces, 3.5 ounces of turkey. But then if you take the skin off, it's 139 calories and 2 grams of fat.
139 calories. And
So
how much am I saving? I'm saving
Not a lot.
3.5 grams of fat.
Is that a lot?
Not
No.
really. No.
So get ready. Get ready. I'm going to eat the fat this season.
Bob will eat turkey this season.
So-
Drop the Uber Eats
yeah,
bag.
Yeah.
So according to the churchblog.cnn.com, if you believe them. Sorry.
Oh, for God's sakes. All right. Everything comes down to that.
There is more monounsaturated fats than saturated fats in poultry skin.
What does that mean?
The monounsaturated fats are the better fats for you than the skin adds calories, but there is more healthful fat in it than unhealthful fat.
Listen to this. It's like avocados then.
So that's So that's, as I said, that's
I ate a whole
that's coming
avocado
from
this week.
That's
and
coming
had
from.
no
I don't know if it's a
shame, so
reliable source. So.
Oh, stop it! It's CNN.
Yes, CNN.
Yeah. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Oh, over on Fox, they were telling people they eat the whole damn turkey,
Eat the whole- bones and all.
bones and all. Really.
No, they were telling them to have the fried turkey
The fried
fried-
with extra fried.
fried turkey. Yes, yeah. Smoke it and then fry it, and you might want to
Listen,
saute
Bob.
it in butter.
Have you?
Bob, I've had smoked turkey.
Yeah,
I made it.
I know you smoked the
smoked
turkey
turkey
when
breast?
you. Yeah.
And I smoked the whole turkey, but then
I
I smoked the
remember.
turkey breast, and they both came out delicious.
Oh yeah, smoked turkey is amazing.
Yeah, well, in order to smoke a turkey, I need a smoker.
Yes.
Yeah, and I gave up smoking a long while ago.
You could have ordered one from a local shop.
Can you order a smoked
Yes,
turkey?
yes.
from
North Elm Butcher Block is doing them on his multiple smokers.
Oh
He's
my
doing them
God.
this year. Yes.
North Elm is.
Bob, you want to call him? Then you
love
want to cook a turkey.
Yeah.
You could
Well, I
actually
got the turkey sitting there in the.
give it to him. He'll probably take it in trade.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know what I've done. You know what I've done to cook my turkeys
Yeah.
is I've actually spatchcocked them,
Like Kenny,
like Kenny does. Well, basically, you remove the backbone
and you break it
and
in half.
you butterfly it.
Yeah.
You remove the backbone.
You remove it before you cook it.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yeah, and then you put it
You
on a
split it in
broiler
half.
sheet and split it on thing. And I start mine skin side down, and then about an hour or so into it, I flip it back over.
This sounds like a big operation.
No, it's not, and it cooks it in. That one takes about 3.5 hours or so. 16-pound turkey was taking me about 2 hours to cook because basically it's open. It's not enclosed around.
It somehow sounds.
It's easier to cook.
You know what it
Yeah.
sounds like, though? It sounds like we've tortured the turkey enough, and as if it wasn't bad that it was.
If
being
you want an expert in
killed.
spatchcocking, that's
Yeah,
Kenny.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So if you
As
wanna
if it wasn't an expert, it's had endured. It's endured to death. Now it's died. Now let's even destroy the body even more. Whatever.
And I did mine with a slow rub barbecue seasoning on it, and it came out so good.
Oh, it sounds so good.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you make turkey soup at the end of your turkey?
Yep.
Yeah.
Turkey. Yep. Make turkey stock.
I already have a
Yep.
ton of turkey stock in my freezer
Yep.
from that turkey breast I did.
Oh, real? You can get stock from a turkey breast?
Well,
the
yeah, because it
bones.
had the bone in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
And there's another thing you could have done too. Is you could have when I was at Big Y last night, they had a package that was just the skinless, boneless breast.
I thought that was the wimp's way out.
I was thinking about it.
Oh,
just to have leftovers.
Oh, all right,
myself.
all right. You should have called me and said, "Bob, do it." Then there'll be two of us, and we won't feel so bad. Everybody is out, shopping over there. I thought everybody was avoiding the breast.
See, what I do is I go the day after,
Ah,
and I buy what the leftovers for dirt cheap money. And
oh,
then I throw it in my freezer and have turkey
yes.
whenever I want.
Yeah. I'll never forget the time that I went to that wonderful turkey farm up in the hills somewhere. What's the name of that turkey farm up there? I can't. Osgood's Turkey Farm.
Osgood's?
It could
Yep.
be Osgood.
Osgood's is one of them. Yeah.
No, the Otis Poultry Farm.
Otis
Poultry Farm. Yep.
Yeah. Otis Poultry. I did it a couple of years. But the first year I did it, I thought, oh well, I'm having like 17 people or something for dinner. I don't know. It was all my cousins, and so I said, well, let's go, as James said, hog wild. And I got like a 27-pound turkey or whatever.
Good Lord.
And they said something about, well, you want the heritage kind or do you want the other kind or whatever. My turkey cost me like $150. It was like
They saw you coming.
holy mother! Oh my God!
Hey, there's a duck on the pond.
Oh my God! I was so lucky that I had a credit card there, and I thought to myself, humma, and I was thinking, well, aren't I special? I'm going to a turkey farm, and then I'm leaving, and I'm the dumbest person alive,
But
you know.
There was probably 50, 60, maybe 100 people after you too. So it wasn't
Yeah.
you weren't the only one.
So okay, so
And
here-
that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
now, do you think there's anything wrong with the generic turkey?
No,
I don't think so either.
no, not at all.
And I was almost tempted to go with the
Big Y brand.
big white brand because it had organic on it on top
Yeah.
of everything else. And I thought, geez, I bet this is going to be as good. And then I thought,
Big Y tends to locally source stuff too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the Butterball, and the rest is history. But at any rate,
So to let you know, coming from a food manufacturing background, most of the time there is no difference between a brand name and a store brand.
yes, I know.
Especially somebody with the reputation of, like, say, Big Y,
yeah.
or even Stop and Shop in them, because they hold the standard to quality.
Yeah.
We used to package the same exact stuff off the same exact line, the same exact product into two different packagings.
Oh my god.
So
It
and
happens
saves,
all the time. Yeah.
right? It does. It's called co-branding, and it does. It happens all the time. And
Costco and BJ's do it with their brand names.
Yep.
It's all the same stuff.
yeah. And sometimes there is a slight difference in some of the stuff. It's they're not doing the the Q.
Well, I was afraid it was going to be the turkeys that were not, the ones that are the last people to be picked in a baseball game.
Oh, good lord!
You get into that row over there, and then we're going to send you off to the big one. There was a suspicion that I had that I'm spending 20 cents more than I should, times what I could have had it for a little less, but. Oh, man, just like every consumer out there in the world.
So when we get back, Bob, I noticed there's a thing behind you, right in the middle of you two guys, that we're going to be dealing with on Saturday.
Look at that.
Right there. yeah.
Right there. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so
It's right
now
in the middle.
I wanted to go.
Why don't we take the break?
Okay, right there. Hey, okay, so we got the Menahan String Band. They're from Canada, everybody. This is from Wisconsin. It's actually a really... It's an upbeat kind of mellow kind of song. I think it's a really smart and lovely song called Midnight Morning, the Menahan String Band. Mellow, and then a little horns and little rhythm and blues or whatever, Chicago sound. Here you go.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Underwriting for WSKB's community radio programming is brought to you in part by R. Levesque Associates. They are offering landscape architecture, civil engineering, environmental permitting, and land surveying. RLA is a second-generation company devoted to excellence in the planning and design of outdoor spaces. On the web at rlaland.com or at 40 School Street in Westfield.
Saturdays were made for polka. Tune in to the Polka Jammer Network starting at 6 a.m. and Polka Hall of Famer Billy Bellina, Breakfast at BB at 8:30.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Wow, it is Tuesday morning. We are back, and I didn't even do the date or anything. We just began talking at the beginning. Wow, it's Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021, and counting. This is Thanksgiving week. I'm here with the trusty, dusty, lusty, musty, and crusty sidekicks substitute. Jay is not here today, but we have Rick Berry. My nose is dripping, and in the kitchen, doing the spatchcocking is there he is. Yeah. That's Peter Coles, the kitten of the Keys.
Meow.
Oh,
how does a turkey sound? Let's hear a turkey.
Oh, good Lord.
I don't know.
So, Bob.
How does a turkey sound? I don't know. I mean, juicy in the oven.
Tell Bob to put on his headphones so he can hear me.
That sounded to me like what is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. That sounds really good. Okay.
So, Bob.
Yeah.
So this afternoon we'll be taping the Bobby G and Company Thanksgiving Day special.
Oh, yeah.
Are you coming back for that?
Yeah, I might stop in. I have a 4:30, but we're
going from 2 to 5, so you got plenty of time.
Okay, I really would love to stop in and say. So you're having guests throughout the afternoon?
Yes.
You're serving drinks?
We could. School's out by then.
Oh no! Oh, are they out?
No.
No, they get out at 2 o'clock. So
okay. And is there school tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Oh gosh,
is there?
Or is that it's a half day?
Oh, I don't.
Might be a half day.
I don't know.
Oh gosh,
let's go to the trustee.
I don't. Yeah, I always remembered it as a half day. But in the season of COVID, they might have done. You're working on that? There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
There if I can pull up.
Yeah. So, yes, I am going to this afternoon.
It's going to be an extravaganza. I heard some of our old hosts might be coming back. I got to reach out to Bo and Mike Konopik and see if they want to stop by.
Oh, sure. Well, and so it's 2 to 5. I will try to.
I know that a former host that's now a big TV star might be showing up, and I hear tell his broadcast partner might show up as well.
No, Alana Flood?
Possibly, yeah.
You're kidding me. Oh, I'd love to see her. I'm going to see them next week. I'm on their show next Friday.
Promoting Decemberfest?
I'm promoting Decemberfest on Mass Appeal next Friday. And
you're just a promotion machine.
I am a promotion machine. Have you seen my new promo that Kenny's going to probably talk about? I did 3 promos in a row.
He'll probably hand me a thumb drive when he comes in.
Okay. I had 3 promos to do this weekend, and I did the first one in 5 takes because Kenny said, I'm threatening you.
You're no one-take Herschel.
Yeah. I did it. The next 2 in the first take.
Oh, you are one-take Herschel.
Oh, my God. It was not so. I mean, did I really like it a lot? I could have added this. I could have added that. But it was off the cuff. There were no ums, and I just went straight forward. It was a miracle. It was a Christmas miracle. I was in the
Festivus miracle.
Yeah, it's the Festivus miracle. Yeah, the Tree Jubilee. I was down at the Tree Jubilee, which starts this Thanksgiving Day at Roots
Yep.
181 Road Roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lisa's heading that up, right?
Lisa
Burns?
Sunderland Burns
Yes.
is the champion of that, and we have some incredibly beautiful trees and wreaths that have been donated by many area businesses and individuals, and they're filled with presents and wonderful things. And as of Thursday, you can go on to westfieldonweekends.com, and I think on our Facebook as well, or there'll be a way to get through it through the Facebook. You then can see them virtually online. Yep. Kenny came and took pictures of them all, and we've got a description. Tells you what's in it. You can go and you don't have to see them in person if you don't want to take the jaunt out to Root Road, yep. 181 Root Road. Say that 4 times. Root Road. Let's hear you do. Root Road.
Root Road, Root Road, Root Road, Root Road.
See, really? Really?
Rut-row, Raggy.
Yeah, Root Road. That's hard. That is at the end of, you go down Lockhouse. You know where Lockhouse Road is?
Yes.
Okay. Or you can take the right after the Wendy's and that Motor Inn as you're coming into Westview. You take a right, and you just continue down that street for maybe 5 minutes or so, and on the right is 181 Root Road. It's the incredible complex. You got to see it to believe it. Roots Athletic Center.
The neighbors know it well.
Oh my God, it's so.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, but it's beautiful, and there are not that many. There's a couple of neighbors across the street. It's just a beautiful place, honest to God. So at any rate, you can go in there and you can see the trees and vote. You don't vote, you enter for a raffle, and you can take the tree home. And the raffle is going to be done on December 8th in the afternoon, and you pick the trees up, I think, on the 9th, so you'll have them all, or whatever. The details are there online. So that's that. But have you found out whether there's school tomorrow or not?
No, I can't find it.
It won't. Yeah, the Schools of Westfield site doesn't resolve anymore.
Yeah, I can't find anything anywhere about it. So
okay.
now I understand some of the questions on the Facebook there. That when they ask what is it, because you can't find it that easy.
So we'll know later on
Yeah.
in the program when people come in today.
So now with the trees,
we have
are you
tree
able
lighting.
to buy
They have
tickets?
tree lighting.
Are you
Oh,
able,
yeah.
for the
Okay.
Tree Jubilee? Are you able to buy tickets online?
Yeah, you don't buy tickets. You buy tickets.
For the raffle.
You enter online.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
Sure. It's all done that.
Right.
It's all you. This is how it works. Yeah. If you're a not-for-profit organization, they have these businesses that will set up raffles online for you, and they'll do the random drawing of the raffle, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And so we found a really good one, and you can do it right online.
Yeah, I just did it for the Ronald McDonald House. Gary Rome. My friend Gary Rome over.
There were
had it.
100 trees in that one.
And it was amazing. It was like, so, everybody's saying, so click here. So I clicked on because I thought I had to go over there, buy raffle tickets and put them in. He's like, no, you can buy them here and put them in the baskets for what you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
But my question is, do they actually get there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that would be a big scandal.
I'm a
if they didn't.
skeptic. I'm a skeptic.
Look into my eyes. Your money will get to this wallet.
Oh, the money.
And then I'll take the money from my wallet and I'll deposit it in the Westfield on Weekends account.
Yes.
It's to keep. It's a big fundraiser for us for all of the big events that are happening in Westfield, and we look forward to that. Hey, and this is Giving Tuesday, isn't it? This is Giving
could
Tuesday.
be, yeah.
No, Giving Tuesday, I believe, isn't it the first Tuesday of December?
Is it? I think it's today. Oh, I might be wrong. Because we would have gotten a thing. Giving Tuesday, whenever it is, folks, give to the charity of your choice. Here it is, Giving Tuesday.
Giving Tuesday.
Yeah. This makes for great radio, everyone. Look,
Yes,
got
exactly.
it
I'm
pinpointed
working here on the Google machine. For some reason, it's not.
It's not coming up?
It's let's see.
It says it
no,
right there.
Tuesday.
Oh, so
November 30th.
Tuesday,
Bob,
November 30th.
I got the Westfield Public Schools calendar.
Yeah, okay, got it.
The kids are off the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Thanksgiving recess, no school. So there's no school tomorrow.
There's no school. So I want to check in with Patrick Kennedy and with Corey Bruno. They are the music for the
for
great
Saturday.
Saturday night's tree lighting.
I'm not sure. I'm going to try to broadcast it live. I can't
Oh,
guarantee that we're going to be able to do that, but I'll at least record it and we'll get it on.
Oh, very nice. We are
ASAP.
From 6 o'clock to 6:30. There's cocoa provided by the wonderful Mason Lodge here in town, and there are puppets. The giant puppets that used to march in the parade are going to be on the green, entertaining kids this season. Okay.
Nice.
And we also have, I think, Snowy, the mascot of Decemberfest, will be there. And so there'll be things for kids to have fun taking pictures. If you haven't seen these, it's a Harlequin and Acrobat giant puppets. They are from the award-winning puppeteer Ann Cubberly from Connecticut, and they're really something. And then at from 6 to 6:15, the brass quintet or brass tentet or whatever it is, the brass ensemble from the high school will be playing carols, we hope. And then at 6:15 on the stage, the show choir from Westfield High School with Corey Bruno directing will be singing their wonderful songs from 6:15 through to 6:30, and at which time Mayor Don Humison will make some words and light the tree, the countdown to the tree. But before he does, we have a Santa, a wonderful Mr. and Mrs. Claus have come in. And they will be coming in a special way, and we hope you enjoy that. And
flew them especially in from the North Pole.
Right in from the North Pole.
Nice.
I had you don't know what it took for me to get through. You know, he's so busy. Those elves are so busy.
Yes.
You know, they're busier than I am, and you are.
They put you on hold and say, your call is important to us.
It's
please.
as if Kathy Palmer were running the switchboard. That's how bad it is. Oh, yeah. Wow. I'd like to go directly to that.
Shots
Hey, let's take a break. So I'm going to play some Thanksgiving songs today, and I thought I'd play one. This is an Argentinian singer singing a Spanish thank you. Thank you for the life. It is the gracias a la vida. Thank you, life, that has given me so much. It has given me two bright stars that when they are shown, I can distinguish black from white, and on the sky, their big starry sky, and in the crowd, the man that I love. Thank you to life that has given me so much. It has given me the ear that in all its width every night and day hears crickets and canaries, hammers, turbines, sparks, rain, and the very sweet voice of my good lover. Thank you to life that has given me so much. It has given me sound in the alphabet, which came with words that I think and proclaim. A mother, a friend, a brother, and a shining light. I proclaim a mother.
Okay, now, Rick, we don't have to listen to the song because you just gave us the whole thing.
Well, no. The root to the soul of the one I love, I thank you for. And this is the last verse because it's in Spanish, you see.
Gracias a la vida.
Yeah. Thank you to life that has given me so much. It has given me the stride of my tired feet with which I have walked through cities and puddles, beaches and deserts, mountains and plains, and the house of yours, your street and your backyard. Thank you to life. Gracias a la vida. And
gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto. Me dio dos luceros que cuando los abro perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco y en el alto cielo su fondo estrellado y en las multitudes la mujer que amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el sonido y el abecedario, con él las palabras que pienso y declaro. Madre, amigo, hermano y luz alumbrando canto la ruta del alma de la que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio el corazón que agita su marco cuando miro el fruto del cerebro humano, cuando miro al bueno tan lejos del malo, cuando miro el fondo de sus ojos claros. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la risa y me ha dado el llanto. Así yo distingo dicha de quebranto, los dos materiales que forman mi canto. El canto de ustedes que es el mismo canto, el canto de todos que es mi propio canto. Gracias a la vida, gracias a la vida.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio 89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Well, it is Tuesday morning, November 23rd, 2021, and counting. My name's Bob Plass. Go on the Westfield on Weekends website, and you can see all that's happening in Decemberfest and on our Facebook page as well. I'm here, of course, with Rick Berry, my trusty, dusty substitute man for Jay Pegluke, who's out there in the field, and out there under glass over there.
You just call him number 2.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, now.
Yeah. For now, he's in training, right at there. Rick, you're in training.
Jay's number 1, and you're number 2.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'd rather number 1 and number 2.
I don't think any
I'm
of them
going
are
Star
any
Trek
good.
reference.
Yeah. Oh, number 1 and
Make
number
it-
2.
make
Star
it so
Trek.
number
All
one.
right.
Yeah, make
Okay.
it so
Palatable.
Exactly. Good Lord.
Yeah.
People are right in the gutter.
Peter Coles,
Yes.
kitten of the Keys over there. Let's hear that kitten.
Meow.
Here we go. That's better than mine.
Oh man. Hey,
Meow.
It's a little chilly out this morning. 26 degrees out here.
26 degrees. Hey, I got to say that this is Small Business Saturday as well.
Yes.
And there's lots happening in downtown Westfield as well as in throughout all the small businesses in Westfield and beyond. Please support small businesses who have had such a struggle these past 2 years. And I've got to give a shout out to all the great stores downtown, from Rosewood to Blended Vintage to George's Jewelers. There's that Sophisticated Boutique.
Yep.
There is the one on the corner, which is the children's clothing store on the corner. It's a boutique by Julie and somebody, I think. Oh God, I don't know the name of it. The Soap Buttery on
Hilltown Chic.
Hilltown Chic. Oh man, then the restaurants.
Flowers by Webster.
Flowers by Webster. Oh gosh, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
and there's
so
so
great
many stores.
places downtown to
If
support,
we've not,
to
well,
support this year.
Whip City Music, then you can go up to Pilgrim Candle and
The new
and
Chrissy
Whip
G's.
City Candle.
Chrissy G's Bakery.
Chrissy G's Bakery is terrific.
Circuit Coffee.
Oh my God.
Two
Circuit.
Reverse Burritos.
Yeah. Oh my God. What else are we missing?
There's a
Blue Umbrella Books.
Yeah.
Russell Atwood over there. That's really great if you like some books. And Pierogi Cafe.
Oh yeah. There's
Have we named all of them? Oh, and as of now, there's a pop-up marketplace this Saturday in the pavilion. Okay,
Is that prior to the tree lighting?
Yeah, from
Nice.
10 until 6 o'clock at night. In the pavilion, there will be vendors, and also there will be vendors at weekends. Saturdays from 10 until 4 and Sundays from 12 until 4 at Renova Buildings, downtown Westfield on weekends.
The historic Renova Building.
The historic Renova Building used to be the YMCA, and now it is Westfield Creative Arts Center, and there is every weekend there is a marketplace there. And on top of that, we have courses and classes, and they're calling it...
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, Kathy Bradford is calling it, or we're calling it, December Fest De-Stress. And there are all these incredible ways that you can take a 2-hour or 1-hour course or class to de-stress. And there's everything from yoga to painting to meditation, etc. And you can see it all, and it's going on throughout the entire month. So when folks say there's nothing happening in Westfield, folks, you got to say, hey, wait 1 second. And on top of everything else, this Friday night, I don't know if
Get thy head out of the sand.
Yeah. This December 3rd, we have the wine tasting at the Athenaeum. And also we have our third concert called Up Close and Personal, or Up Close and Musical. We had it this past weekend. We had, 45 people in listening to the incredibly great students of Westfield State University's music department. Incredible. And if you've got, and it's so much fun because you get to ask questions, etc. Somebody said to me, don't tell anybody because we want this for ourselves. It is so special. Right. And that is also going to happen on December 3rd. And then on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve Day, we're having Happy Noon Year. Happy Noon Year. Get it? Instead of Happy New Year, Happy Noon Year. And there are 2 performances with a frozen princess, the Snow Princess, okay? And for children at noon. And the kids are going to come
Is it our favorite Snow Princess that might be next door?
Do you have to take the princess out of the freezer 4 days before the event? So
she defrosts?
There are so many things going through my mind at this time. I think I just better play it.
Hey, Bob, good news. Bob. I just got notification.
Yeah, what?
The championship belt for making the list is going to be shipping in the next couple of days.
Holy mother, we're going to get a belt for winning. This is even more.
You'll have to get, well, it's only one because that's all I could afford.
Well, I got it. We'll switch it. We'll go from
whoever the winner is gets to carry it around for the time. They got to make sure they bring it back. Otherwise, they got to give me $200.
When's our next taping of Making the List, I wonder?
I think it's today.
No, it can't be today.
No, it's December something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Kenny would have been.
It's before the holidays.
Oh, yeah, there's only 4 Wednesdays. So the 5th Wednesday is the 29th.
Or
5th Tuesday is the 28th.
28th.
Or 4th Tuesday.
No, so Kenny had mentioned it last week. I'm not sure when.
Yeah. Well, get ready, everybody.
Maybe he doesn't have a guest for the end of December. Maybe that because it's an in between week.
No, it was before. It was before Christmas. So who knows? But, Bob, you were saying.
Oh, maybe the 21st because it's the week before.
Yeah,
you were saying about small business Saturday. Get down to your local restaurants, businesses. If you're going to buy gift certificates, let's support our local businesses.
That's right.
And you
Did
know,
we mention the tavern?
the tavern.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Shortstop.
the shortstop.
Maple Leaf.
Westwood.
I was at the Maple Leaf the other night.
Yeah, their chef is good now. They got a
Holy
good
mother!
chef.
I never had such delicious
Bob, you need to call
potato
me.
chips.
Yeah.
You need to call me when
right.
you go to the Leaf. I'll go to the Leaf with you.
Oh, it was it was after it was
Impromptu?
after your bedtime. Yeah, it was after the bed after Up Close and Musical over at our Westfield Creative Arts Center.
Yeah, you know, the food is great there. The food is great at the tavern.
Oh,
the Westwood,
Santiago's,
Emma's. You know, we could go on.
No, wait a minute. Yummy Noodle. I forgot.
Noodles,
A la
A
Saigon.
la Saigon.
I've had food from there. It's pretty good.
Boston Bay Pizza.
Mia Ranchito.
Right.
Great takeout for
man.
Tex-Mex over
And
there.
this is not to mention all the other great restaurants.
Great Awakening Brewery and also Skyline. And
Yeah, they both have good
the North
chefs.
Elm Butcher Block.
Oh, yeah. Skyline, Butcher Block.
Michael Buster McMahon discovered Soups On the other day.
Oh, Soup's On.
Because he was going to go to the college, but they hadn't opened to the public yet. Then he was going to go to Leo's, and he didn't realize they had retired.
Oh, my gosh. Leo's is gone, but
And
not
then
forgotten.
he found Soups On. And he said, "Oh my God!" He said he had a cheeseburger chowder with broccoli. So it's like a cross between a broccoli soup and a cheeseburger chowder. He said he got the last bowl, and he said it was outstanding.
Yeah, there's some great places, and you know, one of the things that I was reading the other day, it's like, if you have an older generation that you're buying gifts for and stuff like that, it says, you know, don't go buy them the plaster duck or the ceramic duck. You know, buy them a gift certificate to a restaurant, to a grocery store or something like that. That's what they need help with. You know, your older generation. You know how about I don't know if you can help pay for their oil or their heating, you know, this year or something like that.
You could probably buy a gift certificate to whoever their oil company is.
Right, exactly. So, you know, those are some of the things to do it, you know, or even just to the grocery store. So that money can go to someplace else.
Yeah.
You know, to the Big Y Stop and Shop or Aldi's or wherever they shop, or even to North Elm Butcher Block, you know, so they can go in and buy some things, because now they're doing prepared meals up at North Elm.
Prepared meals as
Yes,
well? Oh,
yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep.
Oh, they're great too. Oh, honest to God, listen, we could go on about how wonderful it is, but small shop. So wait a minute, local, shop small business Saturday, but small business month. The Chamber of Commerce and Westfield on weekends really support that, and we want everyone to know and get out there, go to Rosewood, go to Blended Vintage, go to all. We could
go
be
on.
here
That's
for
right.
In the Name of Love, my favorite song, one of my favorites by Kenny Rankin, one of my favorite singers of all time. Here he is, Kenny Rankin, In the Name of Love. Jazz guitar like you've never heard it. Just great.
What burns and glows without flame? What lives and grows without any rain? What brings a smile that only lasts a little while and makes me cry without shame? Well, how can you please me, torture and tease me, and do it in the name of love? But don't you know how to be nice? You leave me without thinking twice, and you're warm like an oven. Only when you want my loving, then you go from fire to ice. Well, how can you please me, torture and tease me, and do it in the name of love? Am I coming? Am I going? I got no way of knowing your mind. You make me rise and you make me fall. You make me stumble, 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 and crawl, baby, get with it. Come on, admit it, and whisper to me if you don't really love me anymore. How can you please me, torture and tease me, and tell me that you do it to me in the name of love, do it in the name of love, do it in the name of love, do it in the name of love, do it. You make me rise, you make me fall, you make me stumble, 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 stumble and crawl, baby, get with it. Come on, admit it, torture and tease me. And tell me that you do it to me in the name of love. Do it 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 in the name of love.
Support for community radio on WSKB provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
Join us every Thursday morning
from 6 until at least 7:30.
Check out the Bobby G and Company Show
right here on WSKB 89.5
Community Radio 89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Hey, wow, it is Tuesday morning. Bob Plass here with Rick Barry and Peter Coles. And
looky there.
Look at from Tuscany on the screen. There she is herself. That is the diva of travel throughout America and the United States. Oh, no, that America is the United States. Travel throughout all 4 continents and maybe 5. How many continents are there? 6 continents? No, there are 4 continents.
I think it's 7.
7 continents. All right.
You can tell
Janine
how
Queenan from Storied Adventures, please tell us the 7 continents.
Good morning. Well, you know that whether or not Australia is considered a continent is controversial.
Oh,
come on, let it be a continent. Come
What's
on.
it, just an island or something? A massive island?
They consider it a country. I mean, it is a country, but yeah, there's a controversy around it, believe it or not.
So North America, South America, Africa,
Asia,
Europe,
Antarctica.
And Australia.
And Australia. Wait a minute. That's 6, isn't it? Say it again fast. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, and Australia.
Yes.
What had happened to the Arctic?
Numbers are hard, Bob.
The Arctic
is not a landmass.
Yes.
It's an ocean.
Antarctica is.
Antarctica is the Arctic is not a landmass. There's no landmass there.
There is no land on the Arctic?
No, it's a sea. It's permanently covered in ice, but it's
Where have I been for 76 years?
Bob
Did you know that, Janine?
Bob didn't pay attention in geography.
I did know that. Yes, I had that. I do a travel trivia Thursday thing every week with my Facebook group, and I did ask that question one time.
So
there's
there
any
is
land.
no land. So that's why we have to keep.
There's
it
a reason
from
it's called
warming.
the Arctic Ocean, Bob.
Yes, I know. But you have the Antarctic Ocean, don't you? Isn't there such
no.
a thing as the Antarctic Ocean?
No, it's a landmass.
No.
Well, what's the water around the Antarctica? Is that Atlantic goes all the way down with Antarctica?
That's the convergence of the Atlantic and the Pacific, actually.
I bet it's called the Antarctic Sea or something.
Why are you so against the Arctic?
I'm not so against the Arctic. I love. Now, which place?
Thank you, Jeannie. You're the only one that got
Which
that. He missed that whole thing.
What? Explain the joke.
Antarctic.
Oh. Antarctic.
Antarctic.
Oh gosh. Oh my God. Oh, Janine, have you ever sent
us
anybody
away,
to the
please.
Antarctic or to the Arctic? Are there trips?
There are, of course. I mean, in the Arctic, there's a going on polar bear spotting trips, very popular. And of course, Antarctica is becoming more popular, and that's a little bit worrisome that a lot of cruise lines are starting to go there, but they're keeping it small ship and really trying to be good stewards of the environment, because it's, I mean, as you can imagine, it's very important that they don't there's no over tourism in Antarctica, but there are a lot of ships that go for sure.
Yeah. How does the cruise industry? I'm got to figure out a way to say this without being controversial. Is the cruise industry hurting our planet in any terrain? Oh, look at Peter's got a globe.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, there is the Antarctic. No, is that the top cap of the?
That's Antarctic, Bob.
That's
the bottom of the world.
Antarctica.
Look at that. It's huge.
Yeah.
And then if you go to the other side,
Okay, got it.
there's an ice cap, but that's a sea. There's no land there.
That gives you a real sense of doing. Okay, so where can folks get this beautiful picture of the Earth?
It's called echalk.co.uk. It's a virtual. You can do many different things there.
Or say it again.
Echalk, as in like chalk, .co.uk.
And
there's all your plates.
Look at there. It's the tectonic plates. Okay, great. And
So you do several different globes.
Look at this.
Amazing.
Yeah, it really is a wonderful planet. Look at that. Oh my God. You got to go on this thing. Echalk.
.co.uk.
.co.uk. Okay, got it.
You know that you can scuba dive and snorkel between two tectonic plates in Iceland. Is that interesting?
Really?
If you wanted to, it'd be like a really cool if that was something that interests you.
What does a tectonic plate look like?
Well, it's like a giant crevasse in the ocean.
Yeah.
But it's really very cool. Like I haven't done it. I've seen pictures of it, but that would be a once in a lifetime experience for
that
sure.
goes right through the country, doesn't it? It looks like it goes right through the middle of the country.
So it's in the really famous national park.
Yeah.
And fans of Game of Thrones would know this park, but it is, you do have to go with a special tour operator. You can't just go on your own. But I mean, imagine those bragging rights that you did that.
Wow, incredible. Aren't the tectonic plates? Don't they shift, and that causes volcanoes to erupt? Or
sometimes, yeah.
And earthquakes and stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Tectonic. What does tectonic mean, Rick? Where does that name come from? Tectonic.
Tectonics. Good question.
Is it TECTONIC? I wonder what it means.
I think we'll have to
Janine,
Google
you
that
have
during
any
the
idea?
break.
Yeah.
I'll Google that during the break.
Yeah. Well,
she'll give us the answer.
He's forever on it. He went home. He was late today because Rick went home to get the tablet because he knows how I ask these questions that neither one of us have the answers to. We'll know this in a minute here. So StoriedAdventures.com is your business, and you are a mother as well, and you are cooking Thanksgiving this week.
I am, but we're keeping it small. We only have 6-7 people because my sister and her family normally comes out, but my niece is first year in college and she's let us know she's not taking a trip during Thanksgiving weekend. She wants to go home and see her friends. So this year we're letting her do that.
Oh, I see. You're giving her freedom. Now,
Exactly.
just are you defrosting a turkey? Where are you cooking turkey? Where did you get your turkey? How big is it? And
Stop badgering the witness,
okay,
please.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
Objection.
You are so funny.
Badgering the witness.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about turkey, but then let's also talk about Black Friday travel sales, because I just want to point out to everyone there's going to be a lot of scams out there this year. Like the FBI is already warning about it. So
tell me.
Making sure people protect themselves as they look for the good deals over the weekend.
So how do you protect yourself looking for a good deal? If I saw a turkey for $1.49 and another one for $1.29, I'd pick the $1.29 one, unless I'd start to say maybe I should go with the Butterball because it has a better name.
But I think that the difference is that's a tangible product, so you can have it in your hands. But when you're paying someone for a trip that's sometime in the future, there is some trust involved. And I think that people get a lot of emails fast and furiously over the next few days that you might see deals that are like, wow, I really would like to jump on that. But of course, I will always recommend working with a travel advisor. But if you see something, just double check and go to if it's from a third party, double check with the actual company. So if you see a really good cruise deal, if there's a Black Friday sale, a Royal Caribbean or something will have that on their website as well. So just do a little bit extra work to make sure you're not losing.
I would also suggest that you look at the email address, because sometimes those email addresses are kind of fluky. And,
they get addresses that are so close.
They're close,
you
but
you don't notice.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's like I got a phone call. Guess who called me the other day? The Medicaid called me. Medicaid called me.
Medicaid will never call you.
No,
Exactly.
It was Medicare. It was Medicare, and they said
Medicare
Medicare
will never call you.
I said, the government is not calling me. This is a scam. I have your number right here, and I am reporting you. Yep. And then you always get that click, and they
hang up on you.
They hang up on you
because usually it's a spoof number, anyways.
Yeah.
But, I know, and they're looking for live numbers, so don't pick up. Just ignore it.
And the government does not call you, everyone. There is no way the government has the time. Joe Biden's sitting around.
They actually don't have the authority.
Yeah. Joe called me the other day, and he wants me to go down there and straighten out that all that dissension down there.
But you know what?
Well, I get calls from the IRS all the time.
Oh yes, they call me too, and and like
they're getting pretty brazen now. I've seen international numbers pop up too.
Yeah, I got a call the other day from the IRS, and I said, "Hold on a second, let me transfer you to our fraud division."
Oh, that's a great
It was,
one.
and all of a sudden it was like click. It's like, yep.
So, man.
But so true though. A lot of seniors get fooled.
Yes,
and not just seniors, but I know a lot of stories too that people do get fooled. So,
but you're right.
Yourself.
You're right. To have everybody do their due diligence and watching, because if it's too good of a deal, it usually is.
Absolutely.
Well, okay.
Absolutely. And there will be some great deals this weekend.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Are
there's a big pent up demand for travel. Just, again,
so
just
there
take an
are going to
extra
be
minute.
So you could are the airlines going to go and get into Black Friday and sell?
Oh, I doubt it.
No, they're not going to.
They might, but the airlines are a mess right now. I'm curious to see how Thanksgiving weekend goes, just for the actual travel community, people traveling. But you might see some deals, but the airlines are struggling right now.
They don't have enough staff, right?
Demand.
Yeah.
I would also say get to the airport early. Would you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very early, and pack your patience. It's going to be a wild, wild weekend for sure. If you're traveling, just be patient. I hope that you're on the first flight of the day. That's my hope for you, because that's the best flight to get on. It's really, even though it's at the crack of dawn, you know, what usually holds up flights is because it's delayed at the originating airport. So that's why it's delayed here in Hartford or Boston or wherever you're going out of.
Right.
But if you get the first flight of the day, you are at the first airport.
Right.
So most likely you won't be delayed. So because the plane will come in the night before, and you'll be flying out in the morning.
All right.
So that's a big.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
Because,
well, you're not going anywhere, so.
No, I'm not going Thanksgiving, but on Christmas Day I'm going. But I'm
That's
leaving.
actually a good day to fly, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, but I'm flying from Hartford. Does that then mean that I am going to have to? If this plane isn't originating in Hartford, it's probably coming from someplace else. Is that right?
Right.
It's
right.
a United
And are you
plane.
stopping somewhere too? Do you have a?
No, we're going directly.
Oh, great.
Right to Chicago. Directly to Chicago.
Are you leaving early in the morning?
No, we're leaving at noon.
Leave at noon?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a possibility that it's a connected, that's coming in from somewhere else.
See, lately I haven't had
I'd
many.
say probably 100%.
Lately, I haven't had many problems. Like I had to use up some dollars that were going to expire, so I flew to Baltimore and worked in the airport for the day. And I had no problems either way. But I know Baltimore's a hub and it was Southwest, so. But I didn't see many delays. Like just sitting there observing airport routine and everything, I didn't see many delays. But obviously, they weren't taxed to the full like they're going to be this week.
Right. Well, there has been, that's great that you didn't have that problem, Pete, because it's been across the board. There's been mass cancellations. And one of the things that airlines are doing now, which is, it's a difficult pill to swallow, is they're changing people's flights without consulting them, changing the time. Like, for example, I'm traveling to Arizona with my mother in January, and they just changed our flights, the time.
Yeah.
Like without telling us. I mean, I did get an email, but now our connection is only 55 minutes. So I have to take that into consideration with my 81-year-old mother. So that's happening. So my advice is just really pay attention to emails, sign up for the app, the airline app, because they will notify you if there's a change. They'll maybe might text you, sign up for text messages, because it's important that you know that as far enough in advance as you can if you want to try to make some changes.
I like how you said that they might notify you, because my girlfriend is actually flying in a couple of weeks to Florida, and they have changed one of her flights 5 times already. In the last 2 times, they have not notified her. And she got on the phone with them and she goes, you have to stop this right now. And that's what basically what you need to do is you need to stand up for your rights, because, as people don't realize is that you have a right as a consumer with them to get what you paid for your value. Is that correct?
So I don't know if you've seen that a lot of the airlines have changed their contract of carriage, which allows them to do a lot more, allows them to do that.
Yeah.
And the law is if it's not unreasonable, the length of time, but it doesn't define what that is.
So could they
could consider that a 4-hour change, which is a lot.
They wouldn't move you to a earlier flight because
my flight my flight I think to Baltimore got changed once. It was like 20-minute change or something.
Yeah.
And then another one got changed by an hour earlier. So it was, instead of 6:20, it was 5:20.
Well, but they must be responsible if you arrive at the airport and they're expecting you.
It's up to you, Bob, to keep track of your own travel arrangements. Yes. Yeah, you got to keep. I keep tabs on all my flights on the app, like 24 hours before, 48 hours before, a week before. You really got to keep on top of it.
All right. So how do you get this app? Or no, it's for each in there. So I'm flying on United. Okay.
Yep.
So I get a United app.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Go to your Google store or the iTunes store, and you'll probably find it right in there. Just do a search.
Janine, how about an app like TripIt? If you want to get TripIt, that keeps track of all your flights.
I like TripIt. I found that works well, and I've received all the information I need. I had a client who wanted to use that. But I also think, that's helpful, but I would definitely get the actual app from the airline.
The airlines that you're using,
yeah.
So, when we flew to Florida in this past April, it was a nightmare because we had a flight leaving out at 6:20 in the morning and arriving in Orlando at 10 o'clock.
Just a public service announcement. There's a huge fire at the Maple in Long Meadow, Maple Center Shopping Center in Long Meadow. It's apparently several towns are there.
Oh boy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a picture on Western Mass News of down the block, and it looks pretty big.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one on the right hand side where Friendly's used to be, I think. Yeah, the Maple Center Shopping.
Yeah.
In Long Meadow, or
in Long Meadow.
In Long Meadow. Okay.
Yeah,
got
that's the big one where all the restaurants are and CVS and.
Oh gosh.
Oh, really? Oh,
I believe that's Maple Center. Yeah.
Oh God!
wow.
All right. Well, good. Let's say a prayer for that one.
Yeah.
That everybody's okay there.
But we
yeah.
were leaving there, and we had a direct flight. So we're in and out. They changed our flight to a 3:30 in the afternoon flight, arriving at 12:40 a.m., which to me was not reasonable. It was leaving at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and arriving in Orlando, 10 hours later.
Holy,
which is
mother.
not a reasonable and that's what
You
I'm
could have
talking
walked
about.
to Miami.
Right,
by
exactly. It's not reasonable. And that's what we're talking about, within a reason, and that was not reasonable.
Right. So they should refund you. They make a change, or did you get a refund? Or
well, they actually changed our flight back to the 6 a.m. flight, the 6:40 a.m. flight. Which I said to the woman, really, I said, you changed our flight, and we bought it. We were one of the first to buy the tickets. We were like number 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And then that's what I said to her. I said, so there is room on that flight. She goes, well, we can't.
They're hoping you don't
then
notice.
We put a new one in.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to sell our seats at a higher price.
Right,
Which basically
right.
got her to admit that, and they did give us our seats
I know
back. So.
it's wild. You have to protect yourself. It is the Wild West a little bit.
Yes.
It's the Wild West.
So what else are you seeing a trend in, as COVID is starting to list? What else are you seeing a trend in travel right now?
Well, it's busy. However, I'm sure you've seen the reports that some kind like Austria has closed down.
Right.
But on the flip side, you have Antigua and Barbuda have opened. So it's really, again, always do your homework and have some patience too, buy travel insurance, all the things that you can do to protect yourself, because I think it's still going to be up and down a little bit. However, prices are high to travel to Europe this summer. So if that's because there's a huge demand, I'm finding high prices in airlines, high prices in hotels. It's going to be kind of a bumpy road, especially as people try to rebook from 2020. I think they're going to get some surprises in terms of the cost.
Yeah.
Wow. I got a little message on Facebook. You probably did, from Linda Moranti from Il Chiostro, and they were in Italy, and they've been in Italy, I think, for 3 weeks or so, for a month or so. And she was saying that they were very impressed with Italy's COVID requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and feeling really good, and so it's really good. I want to do a shout out for your Il Chiostro trip for Women on the Verge. There, what's it? What?
Women on the Verge.
No, what?
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. I'm sure they are.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. There's a movie called "Women on the Verge of a Nervous Break." I don't know, No, but women on you
In
you
Bob's
do
world,
things for,
It's
get me out of
actually
this
it's not women only.
Oh, it's not women only. Okay.
No. It is a beautiful, and I do have spots left if people are interested. It's October 10th through the 17th of 2022.
Right.
It is going to be amazing. We're staying at a 900-year-old vineyard and wine resort. We're, just really eating and drinking our way through the Tuscan hills. We have some unique experiences with a chef, music, food. It's just going to be fantastic. And there's only 16 spots. So if anybody is interested in that, they just reach out to me at janine@storiedadventures.com, and I'd be happy to send them that information.
Right. And it's
a
all
great Christmas gift.
Oh, wouldn't that be a great Christmas
Yes,
gift?
it would, Bob.
Oh.
That's right.
I'm knitting you something.
Great.
Great. Oh, terrific.
No, did I say it that way?
You're great. Great. Oh.
Wonderbar.
Oh, underwear.
I would rather do the Tuscan. I'd rather do the Tuscan.
Yeah,
Wine
well,
and
you're
Food
not getting
Festival.
it from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm sticking to it. Hey, I want to take a break. I want to suggest, while you're having your holiday this weekend, Thanksgiving, if you're looking for something to watch, I watched this great musical called Tick Tick Boom, with Andrew Garfield on Netflix. And it's produced and directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. And it's about the writer of the musical Rent. You know, he died when he was 35 years old of an aneurysm, and he always wanted to be on Broadway, et cetera, et cetera. And this is a very enjoyable, incredibly surprising musical that anybody can enjoy. That's what I found in. And Andrew Garfield plays Jonathan Larson. Bradley Whitfield plays Stephen Sondheim. It sounds oh God, I'm going to stick away from it because it's too Broadway. Not Broadway at all. So much fun. And Andrew Garfield is a revelation as a singer, an actor, and a movement. He dances in a sense, but you got to see this film. And I'm going to play Johnny Can't Decide. This is Andrew Garfield, believe it or not, singing Johnny Can't Decide from Tick, Tick, Boom. Watch it.
Break of day, the dawn is here. Johnny's up and pacing. Compromise or persevere, his mind is racing. Johnny has no guide. Johnny wants to hide. Can he make his mark if he gives up his spark? Johnny can't decide. Susan longs to live by the sea. She's through with competition. Susan wants a life with me. Johnny's got a tough decision. Johnny has no guide. Johnny wants to hide. Can he settle down and still not drown? Johnny can't decide. Michael's gonna have it all. His luck will never end. Johnny's back against a wall. Can he bend his dream just like his friend? Johnny sees that Susan's right. Ambition eats right through you.
Michael doesn't see why Johnny holds so tight to the things that
Johnny feels are true.
Johnny has no guide.
Johnny wants to hide.
How can you soar when you're nailed to the floor?
Johnny can't decide.
Johnny has no guide.
Johnny wants to hide.
How do you know when it's time to let go?
Johnny can't decide.
Johnny can't decide.
Johnny can't decide. Johnny can't decide.
Johnny can't decide.
Johnny can't decide. Johnny can't decide.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donuts shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent,
family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at betsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Join us every Thursday morning
From 6 until at least 7:30.
Check out the Bobby G and Company Show.
Right here on WSKB 89.5.
Community Radio. 89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Wow, it is Tuesday morning. It is November 23rd, 2021, and counting. We're having a lovely morning, and that is Janine Queenan from StoriedAdventures.com in the left and the right hand
In the box.
In the box.
Hey, Bob, big rocket launch tonight.
Really? Where are we going?
It's going to be from Vandenberg Air Force Base, but it's going to be NASA's first attempt at redirecting an asteroid that could, potentially impact the Earth. It's called the Double Asteroid Redirect Mission, DART, and they're gonna attempt to crash a satellite into an asteroid in an attempt to deflect its trajectory.
Oh,
Nothing could go wrong
Oh
with
my
this.
God!
I know, nothing can go wrong with that.
This sounds like a
They've
Ben
been researching
Affleck
this
movie.
Sounds like a Bruce Willis movie
Yeah,
waiting
sure.
to happen.
They've been researching this for decades on how to try to do it. This is their first attempt.
So they're
It's going
going
to launch at 1:21 Eastern.
And what time? It's
1:21 a.m.
Okay, so it's going to happen while we're all sleeping.
Right, but we're going to have coverage on Channel 15 because it's through NASA TV, and we're going to have coverage overnight.
And how long? When is the explosion on the asteroid going?
I think it's going to be a couple of months.
Oh, okay, because the asteroid is very far out, apparently.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
yes.
I picture, this sounds like a Marvel heroes movie that they're sending
know.
up. Captain America's
wrong.
gonna,
Yes.
pushing it or whatever. Yeah.
Can we travel to an asteroid?
Not really.
How about to
No,
the
because we
moon
don't even
yet?
have shuttles anymore.
How about to the moon?
Yeah,
Well,
hey,
that'll
Janine.
be that's going to be delayed. But yeah.
Janine, are you going to be in that travel business? And
Space
any of
tourism?
the space tourism. Have they talked to any of you guys about that?
There are some agents that are brokers or whatever you'd like to call them for some of those companies. Yes.
Yeah.
Not me personally, but they are working with travel advisors to book those trips.
Yeah, mostly with Richard Branson and Blue Origin right now.
Right. Yeah. Richard Branson for sure. I don't know about the other companies, but yes, there are
Blue
travel
Origin
advisors
is
that work with them.
Jeff Bezos, the guy that flew Bill Shatner up to the Kármán line. and
Yeah.
back.
That's exactly right. Hey, Janine, you didn't answer my question, and I think we got waylaid. But is there that the cruise industry, or even in the travel industry, is there talk of the ecological damage of tourism?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's been one of the focuses of the tourism industry this past year because of the pause.
Right.
It really gave people a chance to take a look at what are the best practices, because there are some areas that over tourism is a huge problem. And they've been trying to address for years. So now, for example, the large cruise ships can't go into Venice Harbor anymore.
Oh.
Like they're trying to make changes like that, but also really looking at how they handle trash, how they work with local people, because a lot of the times you'll go to these big resorts and the money that you spend does not go to the local economy. So a lot of people are becoming more aware of that and behaving in ways that help the local communities, because really, if we love these places, it's up to us to protect them, to help protect them. So we can't just go in and leave our trash and do whatever we want to do. We have to be more conscious.
Make another parking lot for the 400 more rooms that we're going to add to the resort in the beautiful land of whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's got to be a sort of, when do you stop? I have a friend who said, you've got to see the world, Bob. You've got to go everywhere. And I'd love to do that. But I wondered if everybody did that, But then again, without tourism, how many countries' economies?
It's a balance.
Yeah, it's a balance.
It is a balance. But so that just because it comes back to the point of try to spend in the local economy, like going to the mom and pop. And a lot of people really like, there are a lot of suppliers that do the prepaid gratuities. Just keep in mind that might not actually trickle down to the people you're hoping will get it. So there's just some things in that we can, as consumers, I mean, we hold a lot of power with the money we spend.
Right.
And that if we push companies to do better, they eventually will.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is up to us to make sure we make good choices. And then the industry itself is really taking a hard look at itself to see where we can improve.
Is there
the cruise ships is tough because those gigantic ships are cities, are literally cities. I mean, there are 6, 8, 10,000 people on a boat, which God love you. That's for you. Good for you, not for me.
You ever done one, Rick?
Yes, actually, I enjoyed the cruises that we were on, but we were on smaller ships. I shouldn't say that. The one I took in the Caribbean was a very large ship at the time, but that was also 20 some odd years ago with Royal Caribbean.
Well, that was a little town that you were floating on.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a city.
You've seen ads with the new ships that have water parks and zip lining and all the things. It's really wild.
They're unbelievable. But I'll tell you, the 3 smaller ships that we took to Bermuda were absolutely beautiful. The first time we were able to get into to St. George's Bay. The other 2 times we weren't because the ship was just a little too big.
Right.
So
well, they're all different sizes. I mean, there's so many different cruise lines. Like the Royal Caribbeans and the Norwegian, those are considered the mass market ships.
Right.
But they're all different sizes. And really, there are cruises for every type of person, every personality.
If you have the money, there's that Seabourn cruise, which is ultra high luxury. I mean, it's like $10,000 for a 7 or 8 day cruise. But I mean, you're just seriously like personal chefs and things like that for almost every passenger.
There are a few cruise lines that are very, very high end, small, more crew than there are passengers, that type of thing.
Yeah, and it's it is a reasonable thought of the impact it has on the environment from the cruise industry. It really does.
And the other thing, the bigger the ship, the more stable it is. So if you're worried about being seasick, you get on the smaller ships, sometimes the stabilizers aren't quite as good as the bigger ones, because I noticed on the Disney ships and the bigger Royal Caribbean, when they put the stabilizers out, you can be in heavy seas and the boat doesn't move all that much.
Right. Yeah, they're gigantic.
Yeah.
I'm always worried that I'm going to be on a ship and I'm going to be in a room full of people that I would say, I think I'll have the food in my room.
Well, an interesting thing that's happened because of what happened at the beginning of the pandemic, where those ships were stuck out at sea, people are less willing or do not want the inner cabins as much as they used to, because they're the least expensive. But people are thinking of that, like, what if I got stuck on that ship and I couldn't leave my cabin? Right. So imagine that, people who were stuck at sea for months in one of those inner cabins without a window, without a balcony.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I've gone on 4 cruises. 2 of them I've had an inside cabin, and let me tell you something. I don't sleep very well, but I slept so much better on the inside cabin than I did on an outside cabin. And the fact is that
pitch black too, right?
Exactly. Once you shut that door, there's no light coming from anywhere, and you don't hear the sound of anything.
Well, if you're only sleeping there, it's one thing.
Yeah,
but if you're stranded on the boat and you're not allowed to leave your room.
See, for me, it was a wash. For me, it was a wash.
Oh, yeah.
Either I like the outside because I like getting up in the morning and watching the ocean go by and the sun come up and stuff like that.
Well, couldn't you just get out, put your bathrobe on, and walk up to outside?
Sure you could.
Or do they allow you to walk around? And are people walking around in their robes on these ships?
I would walk around in your shorts.
Yeah,
no.
your shorts.
I
you would never leave your room in your robe, Janine.
Yeah.
Would you leave your room?
What, though? I've been to resorts that, one place in particular in Costa Rica, that everyone did have their robe on, because it's called the Tabacon, and it's the hot springs go right through the resort.
Right.
So that is part of the draw of it. And people are just walking around in their bathrobes, jumping into the river here and there. And
Now, where's
so
that?
I did see that, but it is funny to see people walking around.
Where is that?
In Costa Rica?
In Costa Rica?
In the Arenal region.
Nice.
Oh, up there near the volcanoes and all that business.
Yes, so
There's
it's the
one big
hot
volcano.
springs that come from the volcano, heated from the volcano. And of course, you don't have to go to a resort to enjoy it. I mean, people literally pull over on the side of the road and will jump in to the river, which is hot because the water's hot as it comes out.
Yeah.
But there are resorts that you actually have like a dedicated space.
Yeah.
To get more private to go into the hot springs.
Yeah, there's nothing like a hot spring. I did one in outside of Guadalajara, someplace. Is that Mexico? Yeah, Guadalajara. When we did one there, and it was very inexpensive, and we were able to go into the cave, and there would be you could sweat in the cave, or you could soak in the outdoor hot springs and stuff, and. That was really, but incidentally, that was a really funny experience because the retreat, it was a retreat sort of, and a group of people, a married couple, who did group therapy for married couples and how to appreciate themselves better. Okay, where they had taken over many of the cabins and stuff. And one of their things was they were teaching people how to show their partner while they were making love that they enjoyed it by making vocal comments. And so we heard the monkeys in the night, the monkeys in the, but we also heard, Josie and Marvin going at it, but there were like 50 of them, and they were all got like making vocal.
I thought this was a family show, Bob. I thought this was a family show.
And then I would go to breakfast, and with James and I would be sitting there, normal people sitting watching.
It's a sad day when you're the normal people, Bob.
Well, I know, but it's really one thing that oh God. At any rate, now that I think about that, so we didn't stay a long time. I said, the sound of nature doesn't include this as far as I'm concerned. I'll know maybe some people would think so.
So, Jeannie, what are you seeing as trends in the travel industry right now?
Oh, you just asked that.
No, did I ask you that?
Yeah.
You did, actually.
No,
that's
I
okay.
apologize.
But that's okay. That's all right. You actually said that in a different way. It was a different question.
Yes,
Rick, it was a different. It was a different question.
It was a different question.
It was.
Yes.
You said what's trending now, and now this was.
Did I?
What,
I apologize.
No,
I got to have another cup of coffee.
No, right here.
That's okay. But sustainability is trending for sure. And I think that is going to be. We'll see that going forward. There are companies that will show you, like, for example, G Adventures, they call it a ripple score. And
what is that?
You can see by looking at their tours how much money they spend in the local community, their offsets for environmental impact. So you'll start to see companies that will really spell out what they're doing to help the local economies, their environmental impact, things like that. So you can make your decision. If that's something that's important to you, make your buying decisions, have more information to make buying decisions.
Is there a quality control agency or anything, not that you want government to get involved in our traveling, but
more than
right. But how do they there's no quality thing here
well, yeah, it's up to the own companies, but there are organizations that will certify companies, kind of like, I don't know, maybe like how things are sort of organic, right? But there are companies that do take a look at suppliers and hotels and things like that and give them a score. So it is possible to find that information as well. So if you want to know how well the Hyatt's doing or the Hilton or something like that company, the Marriott company, in terms of their recycling, all the things that they're putting in place, you can find that information.
Got it. Well, that's great. Hey, we're going to take a little break because I've got a little get ready for a little quiz, huh?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you like those quizzes. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh, you are scared. Hey, but here's a quiz Does Paul McCartney have any relatives who perform? Other than Stella, I think his wife. Didn't his wife perform in Wings as well?
Oh yeah, she definitely did.
Yeah. But he has a brother, believe it or not.
Really?
Oh, really?
Who performs, and he performs under the name Mike. The name of the group was Mike McGear, and they were in the 60s, believe it or not. Mike McGear, McGear. And believe it or not, they were pretty popular, apparently. And I was looking for Thanksgiving songs, and there was a song that said, thank you very much. And there's one from a musical called Scrooge, Thank You Very Much. But this turned out to be The Scaffold. The name of the group is The Scaffold. Have you ever heard of this?
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is Paul McCartney's brother, and I can't remember what his first name is. I think it's Mike, now that I think about it. But Mike McGear, I think he changed his name so no one would compare him, but you can't help but compare. This is an interesting song. See I'm going to ask you to rate this song. Thank You Very Much. The Scaffold, a McCartney brother.
Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the birds and bees. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the birds and bees. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the family circle. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the family circle. Thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. You don't know how much they all mean. They seem much better in my dreams. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for love. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for love. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Sunday joints. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Sunday joints and our cultural heritage.
National beverage.
Being fat.
Union Jack.
The nursery rhymes.
Sunday Times.
The napalm bomb. Everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. It was simply spiffing and true. Now let me whisper, I love you. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for playing this record. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for playing this record. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for our gracious team. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for our gracious team. Thank you very, very much.
Underwriting is brought to you by Boise Cascade Distribution, providing products and services needed for building material dealers, home improvement centers, and industrial customers. They offer everything from engineered wood and plywood to Drex decking and railing, James Hardie siding, and Advantech subfloor. Located at 33 Fowler Street Extension in Westfield and on the web at bc.com, they are committed to providing quality products, great service, convenience, and value.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtSpeed, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Okay, so what
Hey,
you
Bob,
think? Thank you very much. Thank
wait a
you
minute.
very, very
Les
much.
Tingley said, no, thank you very much.
No, thank No, that's Paul McCartney.
Let's ask our guest first what she thought of that.
So, yeah.
It sounded very 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got? Something against the
I
60s?
now I understand why Paul's the famous one.
Yes. So
That's mean. I'm sorry. That's mean.
yeah.
So
I'm sure it was very, very hard growing up as Paul McCartney's brother.
Yes, in that shadow. But I was just reading about that. I've never heard of them. They were a comedy, poetry, and music trio from Liverpool, England. So now that song makes more sense.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I think that song could be one of those things that Kenny plays on his show. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
The one that gets that earworm that gets stuck in there.
It's kind of cute. I love that. I kind of, the more I listened to it, the more I thought, I could get used to this. It's not like they're coming to take me away, but it has that, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. At any rate, what's the guy's name?
Hopefully there are still people listening after that song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the members of the band were Mike McGear, Roger McGough, and John Gorman.
But really, Mike McGear is Michael McCartney.
Hey, Bob.
Paul McCartney's brother.
Could be. Yeah, it could be.
Bob, I got a better song for you. This is from the Michael Buster McMahon show yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Not a lot.
You might get into this one.
This is the song in every show.
What is it?
That no one likes because it's boring. A song like Sentimental Man.
I know this
Mr. Cellophane or look, that woman's almost snoring.
Okay, yes. All right, enough of that. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Did that come from Canoe?
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm working on Canoe. We're gonna resurrect Canoe for next year.
Just call it Kayak and get it over with.
Let's call
Canoe
it
2.
Yeah.
Still Canoe.
It's mine is still. I was there first. Canoe the musical. Hey, yeah. All right.
Help me.
Okay. All right. Here, I have some questions for you about Thanksgiving. Okay. All right. Ready?
These are for you, not me.
Yeah. No.
For me? You can't find them.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Darn. How long is Macy's parade?
Too long.
Not. Oh.
I just always said that too long.
The parade is not that long. It really isn't that long. I've been there live, and the reason why it's so long is they pause for the commercials and stuff.
And the dancing and the singing.
And the dancing and all that sort of
performances.
stuff. It's 2.5 miles long. All right? 2.5 miles long. When was, what year was the first national Thanksgiving in the United States proclaimed by the Continental Congress? And well, just give me is it in 1777, 1820, 1920, or some that you make up? So out of those three, which is it?
It would have to be 1777 because the Continental Congress was it.
Believe it or not, it was 1777.
Yeah, because it was enacted after the Declaration of Independence. So
listen, you are so smart. Okay, yes.
Not really.
Yeah. Initially, presidents proclaimed national Thanksgiving. Washington, Adams, and Monroe did so. They okay. Gotcha. All right. Other countries that celebrate Thanksgiving. Name one.
Canada.
Absolutely. Canada. Name another.
Australia? No, I don't think so. Because they're under the Queen's rule.
No.
I don't know.
Germany, believe it or not. Germany, Grenada, Japan, Labor Thanksgiving on November 23rd. It's a day commemorating labor and production and giving one another thanks. Today is, in Japan, Labor Thanksgiving. Wild. And in Liberia, the first Thursday in November with the same traditions as Thanksgiving. So Liberia and Puerto Rico, which is not a country, is Puerto Rico a country?
No.
Oh, God.
No, they're a territory. Yeah, they're a territory.
Yeah. Norfolk Island. What the heck is Norfolk Island? I have no idea. Grenada. And Korea as well. Korea. All right.
That's what the Google's for.
Is that where the Norfolk pine comes from?
Yeah.
Is that where the Norfolk pine comes from?
Oh, I I don't know. Now, this woman did something very, very famous, okay? And she was the one that began a campaign to make Thanksgiving a national holiday. Although it was a national holiday, she did this in 1827. She was the editor of a popular magazine. Her name was Sarah Josepha Hale. She wrote a very famous poem, that you have, Sarah Joseph. Okay, and it is about another animal. It's about a very famous poem about another animal besides a turkey. Another animal. It's a farm animal. If I give you mint sauce, or mint jelly.
The lamb?
Lamb?
She wrote
Mary had a little lamb?
Yeah, she wrote Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hale was able to convince President Lincoln that a national Thanksgiving might unite the country after the Civil War. Lincoln declared 2 national Thanksgivings that year. August 6th, celebrating the victory at Gettysburg, and last Thursday in November as the first
end of the harvest.
The end of the harvest. So apparently those other people didn't. It was a holiday, but it was like, today is the day that we're going to honor somebody. It's Rick Barry Day in Westfield. Okay, it only happens once.
That's in January.
Yeah. But Lincoln is the one that declared the last Thursday in November as the day of the national Thanksgiving. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. We can blame Franklin Delano Roosevelt for lengthening the Christmas shopping season by declaring Thanksgiving for the next to the last Thursday in November. So it's not the 3rd.
Bob, the Christmas season now starts September 30th.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
I think it's immediately after Halloween.
Immediately
it's before
after
that now
yeah,
in some places. My God.
Okay. According to the Guinness Book of Records, the heaviest turkey weighed, 50 pounds.
55 pounds.
55 pounds. You want to take a stab?
I was gonna go say like 48, but.
Mr. Coles?
I'm with Rick. I'm just under 50.
50.
You should do it over under 50.
Yeah. Well, no.
I'll take the under.
86 pounds.
86?
Good God. You sure that wasn't a pig in disguise?
Yeah. No,
Poor thing. How did it even walk?
Right.
How did it even walk around?
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, can turkeys fly?
Short distances, yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Of course they can.
I've seen them fly when I used to go up to Proven Mountain because we had equipment up there.
Yeah.
There was a flock of wild turkeys up there, and they can fly for short distances.
Oh, yes.
Maybe like 10, 12 feet.
Yeah.
Penguins can't fly, though.
No.
Penguins can't fly. No.
But they can swim really well.
And, I think they live in trees, don't they, sometimes? Or they sleep in trees. Turkeys. Did I read that? I read that somewhere.
Yes, they do.
That.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I can't picture a turkey in a tree.
So just want to give an update on Pete's breaking news about the fire over in Long Meadow. Is at the Armada's supermarket in Long Meadow. So just
it's that plaza.
Please stay away from that area if you can. And let's send our thoughts and prayers out to the family who owns that. And,
there's no Armada supermarket in Long Meadow anymore.
Yeah, there is. It's over on the.
Yeah. Over by where Iron Chef is.
Iron Chef. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a family-run business, and the firefighters keep them safe around this time of year. So let's keep our thoughts out to them.
Yeah, we really want to do that. Hey, everybody, I just want everyone to know that I've got a lot of condolences. We had to put our dog down, Frankie, yesterday. That beautiful Briard, the kindest dog in the world, is no longer with us. And so if you see me on the street without a dog or James, that's where he is. He's now up at the Rainbow Lodge. which is located right next to the Rainbow Bridge.
Yes,
and it's
across the Rainbow
you know
I'd say we take up a collection.
Oh.
And buy Bob a new dog for Christmas.
Oh, that would be great. You know, I don't know if anybody could replace Frankie in my mind, but I've got so many great memories, and he's a wonderful, the best memory of any dog I've ever had, and I thank everyone for their condolences, but I am very grateful that he was in my life. I'm also very grateful that Rick Barry and Peter Coles and Janine Queenan from StoriedAdventures.com is in my life. And we're gonna go out here. We're gonna play a song from the movie that White Christmas came from. This is another song from that movie, Holiday Inn by Irving Berlin. It's the Thanksgiving song. Not Count Your Blessings. It's called I've Got Plenty to Be Thankful For, and this is Bing Crosby's version. Happy Thanksgiving, Rick.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Janine.
Janine, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks for being here, and happy Thanksgiving, Peter.
You're welcome,
Yes.
Bobby.
We love
You too.
All righty, yeah.
I've got plenty to be thankful for. I haven't got a great big yacht to sail from shore to shore. Still, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got plenty to be thankful for. No private car, no caviar, no carpet on my floor. Still, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got eyes to see with, ears to hear with, arms to hug with, lips to kiss with, someone to adore. How could anybody ask for more? My needs are small, I buy 'em all at the 5 and 10 cent store. Oh, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got eyes to see with, ears to hear with, arms to hug with, lips to kiss with, someone to adore. How could anybody ask for more? My needs are small, buy 'em all at the 5 and 10 cent store. Oh, I've got plenty to be thankful for.
Underwriting